Alright, so it's 2 a.m. in the morning and I woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't get back to sleep, so decided to record this video. I don't know. I don't know who needs to hear this message basically, but the people that you look up to, they're human. And I don't know who needs to hear this message because I know sometimes I need this message too. And I was just doing some thinking about certain people and like if they can do a certain thing and you feel like that it's above you or it's higher than you that you can achieve it, then I'm just here to tell you the truth, basic common sense. It's just a reminder that you're humans and they're humans too. And humans are beautiful things. God created us perfectly, right? We're the greatest creation, better than angels because we have free will and yet we choose to be good people for those who are religious, right? But basically, you are human. If I look back at my life, when I was at my lowest point was probably 7th grade. I was taking pills. I didn't work out. I ate junk food. I was always sad all the time. I was irritated all the time. And I just wanted to commit suicide. I wanted to die. I wanted to leave this planet. And then I asked myself, how do these people be happy? How do these people find happiness? How do these people go about their day pushing forward without wanting to kill themselves? And it's just curiosity. Human beings are where they are today because of curiosity. It's one of the big factors. If human beings didn't have curiosity, we wouldn't have technology, we wouldn't have Tesla, we wouldn't have airplanes, we wouldn't have jet, we wouldn't have a rocket ship. If you told our ancestors that we're gonna build a rocket ship to the moon, they would not believe us. But it happened. So this video is to remind you that that thing that you want so badly isn't so hard to achieve. Let's say like if it's a really, really hard thing, then maybe you really need to work really hard for it and you need to be a special person. And maybe that special person ain't because of you, but sometimes those are just facts. Like for example, if you want to be like a specific thing and you don't have a specific criteria for it, it's gonna be really hard to do that. But if it's just a hard challenge, then yeah. But there are certain people who are willing to give up every single thing for it. If you're that type of person, they'll go ahead and do that. But most people are not willing to give up everything. And I can raise up my hand, that's not me. I am not willing to give up everything to be like a UFC champion or this and that. Because I still have things that I care more about, right? I care more about my family. I care more about God, right? Because you really think a person who's very religious is gonna go out to like be an MMA fighter and fight other people? And in my opinion, it's just unnecessary entertainment, if you know what I mean. But basically, that was just a quick side note right there because like I was just talking specifically about myself because I wanted to be a UFC fighter and did some thinking about it, some journaling about it, and decided not to do it, not to go through with it. But basically, yeah, that's just an example. You can get to where people are, let's just say, right? The most honest thing, like the most blatantly common sense thing is if you have faith in God or if you just have faith, right? But specifically faith in God because he's the one that's going to give you those blessings. If you have faith, you have patience, and you have hard work and dedication, you're going to make it. Let's just say, right? Let's just say I wanted to get into the UFC. what would take me to get into the UFC, right? It would take me, what would I have to do? I would have to, wake up in the morning, do morning cardio, because that's what everybody greats did. Like, you gotta study the greats, right? And I come home, I eat a healthy breakfast, not eating the bad food, not doing like the junk food, and eating the right foods that would fuel me. And then after, I would, what is this called? I would go home, study some tape maybe, or whatever it may be, right? And then after that, I would go to an MMA gym and train, and maybe train even twice times a day. And then I would even do specific weightlifting to help me with my strength in my sport specifically. Not like in the bodybuilding terms, but like lifting like athletic bodybuilding, Mario Rios, Leon Edwards has the best physique basically. But yeah, you just need the framework and you'll reach there. And this is just so crazy to me because I always lose motivation in myself. I always lose motivation for this channel. I've been posting for so long and nothing's happening. But I realize and I look back to myself that that's not why I record these videos. I don't record these videos so it can blow up or so it can make money. Because at the end of the day, the things that keeps me posting in this is, number one, it makes me feel good because I just like doing these type of videos. I don't know why, but it's just in me. I don't know. Ayo, that's us, but yeah. And number two is like those comments that I see in these videos where like saying, thank you, I needed this, period, or thank you, this really helped me out. Like those comments, they really help me out. Because I don't know. It's just because when I came across High School GT and I came across Hamza at a time where I was down bad, their words really inspired me. And if I can do the same thing, then I'll be very happy, bro. I'll be very happy. And my ego side, because we all have that ego side. I'm not gonna lie. There is a part of me where, I really want my channel to blow up and monetize. But that side of me, like the ego side, you can't let that hurt you, or like you can't let that overtake you, because if you let that overtake you, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna lose your authenticity. And if you lose your authenticity, you make that money and you make that popularity, you make that famous like type of person based on someone who you're not. And if you do that, you're just gonna have a lot of identity issues. So you don't want to be that type of person who's not himself. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked there. But if you're still in this video, again, I would just like to add the reminder that don't put people on a pedestal because they achieve things that you don't think that you can achieve. You can achieve what other people achieve. Believe in yourself. Have faith. Pray every day for it. Ask God for it every single day. Work hard for it. Have a framework. Because there's a quote, a dream without a plan is just a dream. But if you have a plan, you work hard, and you work every day to get at it. You think about it 24/7. You do things that will help you achieve your goal, then you will reach it one day. You will reach it. For example, there's this YouTuber named Hamza. He wanted to be the top self-improvement YouTuber, top one self-improvement YouTuber. So what did he do? He learned and learned and learned, recorded videos and learned and improved his life. Andrew Kirby, he became a synthesizer because he wanted to become an entrepreneur. What did Leon Edwards do, right? To get into the UFC, he just trained his butt off ever since he was 17 years old. There are different factors to things, but the most important things are faith, hard work, dedication, and patience. If you can have that, you will have something that other people won't have. Because you in life should choose the problems you want to solve, right? You shouldn't choose the rewards you want. Like this is from the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F by Mark Manson, right? You shouldn't choose the rewards you want. You should choose the problems you want to solve. So let's say, do you want to solve the problem of getting up in the morning, going to train, or getting up in the morning and sparring, getting up in the morning and like going hard and like you're getting beaten up and you're rolling and keep fighting and fighting? That may sound cool, but in your true heart, is that what you truly desire? Because sometimes we desire the things that sounds cool. We desire the things that make us look cool. So it would really help if you did some journaling and just reflect back on it. If you reflect back on it, on truly what your heart desires, not what would look cool to other people. You must choose the problems you want to solve. So if you get up in the morning, right? If you get up in the morning and you want to solve writing a book, then write a book. Be a writer. Be an author. Because there will be downsides to everything in the world, right? But you must choose the downsides that you, specifically you, are willing to do or willing to endure. Because believe it or not, there are some people who actually who will go through the pain of picking up trash, and that's why they're trash people. Or people who are willing to or willingly choose to build buildings because they truly like it for a passion. Like, I'm not saying here to follow your passions and follow this woohoo type of stuff, but what I am trying to say is that find something you like doing, make a specific goal for it, and just keep moving forward with it. Don't give up on it. That's all I'm saying. And if you made it this far to the video, I hope it really helped you. And I'm gonna try to go back to bed. That's enough for me. Improve your life and be the best possible person you can be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.